y'all haven't noticed, man, when you're on retention, obviously your communication improves. You become a better communicator. You become better at speaking with people. Your charisma just goes to the roof. And this is like that's like an inevitable thing with semen retention, bro. Like your charisma is it's naturally enhanced. Some people that like claim to be introverts, if they hold their seat for 30 days, you're no longer gonna be an introvert. Because people are gonna want to talk to you. People are naturally gonna want to connect with you. People are gonna naturally want to know more about you, bro. It's insane. So when you're on retention, bro, if you can sit there and actually conversate, bro, I'm telling you, you'll start to see that people will just talk for you. You don't even have to say much, bro, because it's your aura. When you're on retention, bro, people want to talk to you. People want to find out more about you, bro. What's going on, Little Tony Music? Man, when you're on retention, I'm basically talking about when you're on retention, how you become more charismatic, your communication becomes times 10 because your nervous system is calmed down. So you're okay with like conversating with people. You're okay with being open. You don't mind being open with people. You don't. And bro, quite frankly, people are going to talk to you. People are going to literally want to talk to you when you're on retention. It's literally insane, bro. Now, I put some notes down here because I know that I want to make sure I don't miss anything because this is a topic I want to talk about. Like when you're on semen retention, it happened like you notice that it'd be the person that you can go to the same gym for 3 to 4 years. You will never get approached by so many people until when you are on long semen retention. You can go to the same gym. People ask you what's your set, what do you do, what's your like 3 6 day split in the gym. Like I'm telling you, you have conversations that you didn't have with people when you're retaining your seed, man. And it's insane. What else did I put down here? I put energy behind words. People feel your presence, not your words. That one is extremely important, bro, because like people literally feel your presence and not your words. People literally feel like your aura before you speak. Every day, bro, I'm on day 67. That was crazy. 6 7. Nah, bro, that's what's up, bro. You're almost on like, what's that? That's damn near, damn, that's 2 months. 2 months and a half, bro. You going crazy, bro. Keep retaining, man. I know you've been experiencing some benefits. That's one thing I would say. Like, I'm thinking about creating. I'm generally like gonna create a community for retainers because when you're on semen retention, bro, I feel like when you're around other retainers, you can it keeps you going. Because when you think about releasing, you realize that someone else on retention, they're getting benefits as well. That keeps us going because retention, the benefits keep getting better. Your life constantly improves. Your skin starts getting glowing, bro. Look at my bro. I'm getting bigger on retention, bro. Like I'm telling you, like my muscle mass, it's insane, bro. When you're on semen retention, your life's gonna constantly improve. You're gonna notice that not only, and a lot of men get on this practice because of woman attraction. You make more money, you become more charismatic, and you become more of a seductive individual. You become more of like you start to have like that Marilyn Monroe effect on people. But I tell people, don't get caught up in like the benefits. Don't get caught up in being so charismatic and magnetic because it can become egotistical and things like that. So you speak the truth, but I appreciate you mentioned. Man, Lil Tony, bro, I'm glad that you like be tapping with the content. Like the fact that you're on 67 days of retention, I know that you're like seeing these benefits, bro. Like your way of like communicating and articulating yourself is so well. You pick the right words to say. You really like you do extremely well. One thing I noticed, like me personally, when I'm on longer streaks, I like process what I'm gonna say before I do it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of process what I'm gonna say before I like actually put it out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like chill with the gay, get a room. Really, Nick? Really? But anyways, like your eye contact and your pause are on point when you're on retention. You don't mind holding eye contact with people. When you're not retaining, you're releasing, you tend to break eye contact first. And when you're walking past someone, when you're walking down a long hallway and it's like that like weird tension and you don't know whether to look at that person or look away. Bro, you don't mind just sitting there holding eye contact with them and be like, what's up? Or your way of communicating. When you walk past somebody and like, oh, how you doing? You're like, oh, my day's been good, or my day's going well, or how you doing today? I'm doing good. That like weird tension. You get really good at conversation. You get really good at speaking off the tongue. Like your gift of gab literally genuinely improves. So if you're someone who makes music, you know that it's easier to come up with words and it's easier to come up with the flow. You start to realize that like, damn, like when it comes to talking to women, you don't have to have this crazy mouthpiece. It just comes naturally. This is one thing I realized before I got in a relationship. I still do in my relationship too as well. Like you gotta always keep flirting, always gotta stay. But I noticed that like when I was approaching women and going out and putting out myself out there, it wasn't hard to start conversations with people. Not even just women, but people in general. Networking, business, making money. It just makes everything 10 times easier, bro. And I say this to people. I've made tens of thousands of dollars offline. I've been in the gym and I realized that every time I go on streets for attention is when I see that I get these big gains, bro. Like you become so charismatic. Like your charisma, all charisma is the ability to be likable. And all that is just you make people feel good about themselves. People feel good about themselves when they get to talk about themselves. You have this ability of making people feel seen when you're on retention. You have a certain aura that people want to impress you. People want to, they want to feel your influence. You know what I'm saying? And I'm already an influencer, but I noticed that since I've been on semen retention, I've been holding my energy. I noticed that like it's even more impactful. Like on YouTube, like I haven't been on this chat, I haven't been on this like on this app for as consistently up until recently, bro. And I realized like a lot of y'all are retaining y'all seed, and this was changing your life. This was gonna help you go to the next level. When you keep when you keep doing this, bro, I'm telling you, y'all comment down below a day y'all on retention. Comment down below a day on the crazy experience y'all had with retention. I'm actually about to build a community really, really soon to help y'all, like really us retainers, and not even just for like semen retention, but just step into your 2.0 self, building your better body and mind, reprogram your subconscious mind, being able to manifest using the law of attraction and using your energy to really like bring the shit you want in life. So I manifested money, followers, one of my dream cars, all on retention, relationships, my dream body. It's insane, bro. And I realized that when you have a level of discipline, when you're able to take the one energy that bring you here. Think about it. What bring you here? Day 20. Elham was on day 20, bro. That's crazy, bro. Keep going. You're on day 20. I know this is day 20 is when it starts to get a little easier. Urges might come a little bit, but day 20 is when you actually feel momentum. You feel that attraction. You feel that confidence boost. You start to feel the actual benefits of semen on day 20. I was on 23 days, but edged once, and it set me back in day one now, but we'll get back. Damn, so you were edging and you released? That shit, bro. That almost happened to me 2 days ago, bro, with my girl, because I still have sex while I'm on retention. I don't want to say too many like foul words, and I don't know how YouTube go, but bro, I almost released, but I realized, bro, I found a way to still do it without releasing. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely easier said than done. It took me some time, but my music gets better every day. I retain. Literally, your creative. That's bro. Your life force energy is literally just creative energy. That's literally what it is. So when you hold it, you have so much creative energy. You have so many ideas and downloads that you just need to get out there. So you need to express it through creativity, writing, journal, whatever it might be. So, bro, he said the most fuckable Pokemon. That's freaky as hell. You freaky as, bro. Hope y'all having a blessed week. I want to let you know that Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins. He will save you. Please follow the Father before it's too late. Jesus loves you. We love Son B for the positivity, spreading the gospel. And look, man, when you are holding your seed too, like you do notice that like you get a close relationship with God. I'm on day one. My longest streak was 5 months. Sage, what was that like, bro? 5 months. I know you was feeling those benefits. Because I'm a boxer as well. I remember my first fight. I was on like 45 plus days, and I used to like dream and think, I said, man, I'm gonna get a second round knockout. I'm gonna get a second round knockout. Or I wouldn't even say it. I would speak as if I already have it. Like, man, I cannot believe I got a second round knockout. Literally the second round, I didn't knock him out. It was TKO. So like I came down with a body shot, and he like fucking went down. He fucking tapped out. He took off his headset. He just got pissed. I'm like, bro, it is the amateur, so I'm not a pro fighter, so I guess that makes sense. But I do notice that my impact on retention just goes crazy. Like you're able to have an influence on the room a lot more. Like your energy takes up the space in the room, and you're gonna notice if you're not used to being the center of attention, if you're not used to being like attractive and having like people walk up to you, if you're not used to having things your way in your life, it's gonna feel weird when you're on retention. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not used to the attention. But when you can allow yourself to retain your seed, you can allow yourself to be okay with the attention you're getting. It's out of this world, bro. Like you're gonna notice that whatever you've been trying to attract, it comes like this. The growth in your life you've been trying to grow, it happens, bro. The benefits, it happens. It's insane. The ultimate lock-in feels unstoppable. What's up, Taz Raw? That's true. This this thing is not easy. Yesterday I got hired on the spot. I'm 14 days today, so it's Monday. I'm gonna start my new job. This thing is worth it. Literally, you literally become so blessed. Like I made a video. If you guys look at my channel, I made a video how lucky you become. You become so lucky because God wants to bless you because you're actually doing something that not everybody's able to do. You are holding one energy that God has put within us. Like think about it. You came here through this, and now you're retaining the one thing that can create another human life. What do you know about synchronicity? I think it's real. It's 100% real, the ignorance tag. And the thing is, bro, people that do not believe in like the synchronicities and stuff like that, they have never practiced semen retention. Because when you go on a long streak of semen retention, you start to see the secrets of the world. You start to understand what's really going on. And you start to understand the synchronicities, 333. It's 12:22 on the clock right now as we're talking. That's a synchronicity. See what I'm talking about? And mind you, I'm on like 35 days. So I'm telling you, that's a synchronicity. When you see like 12:22, 333, this is just you being guided. You can take them how you take it. But it doesn't have to just be numbers. You could be thinking about somebody and they call you. You could be thinking about a job and they call you. You know, these are all synchronicities that you know that you're tapped into your highest timeline. For the first time in life, that time I felt free. Literally, Sage, when you start retaining, like life becomes fun again. The mundane thing that you used to love doing when you were younger, it becomes fun again because you're tapping into your inner child. You're literally be going back to the younger you. And I always talk about this on my channel. You step into the 2.0 version of you. Click the link in my bio. I have like a free guide on how to step into your 2.0 self. But when you step into the 2.0 version of yourself, you're not really becoming a newer version of yourself. You're literally just becoming the old version of who you were when you were a child, before the limitations, before life tried to put labels on you, and before your habits and distractions, and before you try to fit this identity to fit in the world. Because it's all normal, bro. In high school, middle school, everyone tries to fit in to a certain friend group, a certain archetypes you can fit in with the clique and the group, and that's just a normal human like biological function. But when you start to become who you truly are, like retention allows you to be confident in who you are on a spirit level. You don't have nothing to prove. You don't have to try to set a standard. My fighting gets better every day. I retain as well. I do Muay Thai. Lil Tony, bro. So I know, bro. I'm telling you, when you're on retention, if you somebody who does, bro, because I'm a boxer, bro. Like I told you, like my skills have went up like crazy, bro. Like I realized my skills went like crazy when I was on retention. Like when I'm sparring, you can see the jabs coming more. When coach is training you something, you pick up on it quicker. Your reflexes are on 10, bro. And oh my gosh, and your strength, oh my goodness. Like I'm telling y'all, bro, like I'm 180 lean. Well, I mean, I got a little bit of body fat. I'm not gonna lie. I could be a little bit healthier, but I'm not gonna lie. This is not bad. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got in shape. It definitely got me more lean, bro. If you go 30 days and you hit the gym, I promise you, watch how buff you get. Watch how much more cuts you. It's insane. Was the attention and magnetism on 5 months the same compared to 2 or 3 months? I think true people start giving you things for free. They literally do, bro. They literally do. Bro, the magnetism and attention doesn't go anywhere. It just gets better the more months you go. I'm trying to tell you. Like I did sales, and I was doing sales and marketing where I had to talk to 100 plus people a day. I noticed that I got more sales than I was retaining. More people stopped at my table. More people wanted to sign up with me. More people wanted to talk. There's one thing you'll notice too, like people will just want to start random conversations. They just want to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Even if they don't know you, they'll literally tell you their whole life story, bro. It literally gets to a point. We raise the world's vibration by just harnessing our energy, literally. Two of my little brothers mentioned that my skin and eyes were glowing like crazy before retention. I never got any kind of like that in my life. Literally, that's one thing I noticed too, is like the glow that you naturally obtain when you are retaining is out of this world. Like that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people retain too, is because you notice you get that glow because God's essence and energy is within you. Like it's literally like oozing off of you. It's inevitable. Do you still box? I haven't been to boxing gym in so long, but I still do train. I got bags and all type of shit in my room. In my living room. And I literally, you won't catch a day where I'm not shadow boxing or I'm like play fight with my brother or my girlfriend or some shit. I talked about my day one of retention on my channel, and now I'm going on a rite of passage until the summer. No social media, no pleasure, nothing. And when I do return, my dream life will be created. Sage, if you really stick to that, without a doubt, watch what happens. I promise you, I will literally bet you $100 that your reality won't be the same. And most importantly, you won't see yourself the same, which is why it will change. Because when you change your personal reality, that comes with you changing your personality, because your personality makes up your personal reality. And your personality is really connected to your identity, and your identity will change once you're in retention because you don't identify with the same shit. Exactly, my focus is back. Bro, Elham, I'm telling you, you get so dialed in. Like, I've never made so much money in my business, or I've never, like, made so much growth in my business or on social media and until I was, like, really, like, taking my retaining journey serious. I feel like a lot of people know about retention. To be honest, it may not be as hidden anymore, in my opinion. The 7, bro, you will be surprised. It really isn't, though, because social media, there's a lot of shit exposed, but a lot of people don't take shit serious nowadays, bro. This is the one time in history, the only time this is the lowest testosterone has ever been in history for men, and this is the most virgins we've ever had. Think about that. Like, you remember, like, if you go look at the pictures of how, like, Biggie Smalls and all them looked at 15, they look like grown men at 15 years old. That's because, bro, all the shit that's in our food and shit, bro, like men are, the testosterone levels are literally decreasing. And when you're in retention, your testosterone levels do increase. I'm telling you, like crazy. I'm literally lifting the whole damn gym up. That's what it be feeling. When I'm lifting, I be feeling I'm lifting the damn gym up. Like, I'm telling you, benching, I'm warming up, starting 180 on bench and shit. Like, it's crazy. And like when you release, bro, you literally feel like you're back to down one. Like, trying to like lift the same shit you're releasing. Trying to like lift the same shit you were lifting before you releases, you'll notice the difference. I feel like a lot of people know 143 days semen retention. I started 1 meal a day. Works the best for me and cardio. That's a deadly combo. You're gonna get lean. You're gonna get so lean, bro. When I was training for my fight and I had to drop down the weight, I was so irritated because I had to drop down to a lower weight. So I had to eat less. I was on a specific diet. I was only eating Subway sandwiches and I only was eating like carbs and I wasn't eating no sugar. It was crazy, but I got cut. But now that I bulked a little back up, I still have a little bit of cut, but it's not. I'm not as lean. I got a little bit of body fat, but like I told you, this is all lean muscle mass though. Like I got this muscle mass simply from my testosterone naturally increasing. Because you can't build lean muscle mass if you don't have testosterone. Simply, that's one thing I realized. You can lift as much as you want, eat as much fucking protein, but if you don't have healthy level of testosterone, which is getting 6-8 hours of sleep, getting some sunlight, eating protein, and bro, you're not gonna get any lean muscle mass. Yo, look at that cute girl in the back with the glasses on. Bro, I really like your videos, but can you make the music more quiet? It's too much energy to handle. Bro, you've been the ignorant, bro. You have been commenting on my videos for like the past week, gang. I'm not gonna lie. I literally turned this shit down from 8 to 4. I like the music. Like, does anybody else like the music is like not good? You have to transmute that energy. I'm at the gym twice a day, walking, yoga, Pilates, jiu-jitsu. Literally, the chosen one. Yes, bro. And that's one thing. Like, bro, I've had friends that I would tell about this journey, and I realized I don't hang with them if they don't retain because like I can't relate. I genuinely can't relate because they genuinely think it's okay to keep like draining their energy, especially with like random people or people that don't deserve it. Oh, I don't really see any benefits after 2 weeks, bro. I don't really see anything. I just get irritated. It's because when you have a lot of energy, you have to do something with it. You have to transmute it. You can't sit up with it. You have to go to the gym. You got to write something, create something, learn a new skill. Because I realized, bro, when I was boxing, all I did was training. I was running at 2 in the morning. I was training, bro, like 8 hours a day. I was training like 2-3 times a day. It was insane. Music is fine. Thanks, the chosen one. That's what I thought, bro. I mean, he keeps saying the music is too loud, too much energy. How is the music too much energy, gang? Like, he got some other shit going on. What the fuck he got going on? What would you recommend to do after you relapse? Like, what to eat and do? Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is exactly what I do. Like, one thing I would say is stop shaming yourself because it's so easy to shame yourself and that's gonna bring you down a deeper spiral. Like, let's say you relapse from like, having intercourse or you like masturbate. If you masturbate, you'll feel even worse. But if you like, let's say you release with like your woman or something like that, you'll be like, damn. But you won't feel as bad. But if you can genuinely like allow yourself to be, okay, this happened, learn for why it happened. Usually it starts from you being up super late, or then you eat sugar, and then you get tired and you like fall victim to watching shit on the Instagram reels, and you get like your brain's looking for dopamine. That's really what it be. Your brain looking for dopamine, so you'll keep releasing. So once you release, bro, just bro. This is literally what I would do. I would take some supplements, either ashwagandha or sea moss. Get your energy back, get your testosterone levels back balanced, and go to the gym. You'll be good, 1,000%. I've been fasting lately, 1 meal and waiting until 6 p.m., 9 p.m. That's good, bro. Hell, I'm a virgin, 24 years old, but I've never carried myself like one. I could talk to a woman. I cut the universe, just shows a different path for me until a woman comes. Sage, this is the perfect thing to do. You being a virgin at 24 years old, I will usually cook you if you was my friend group. But at the same time, bro, it's actually good because in this day and age, sometimes it's hard to find like an ideal woman. Well, I won't say it's hard because that's a limiting belief, but when you're on retention and you're retaining, you actually can find a pretty good woman because you start to see women for who they truly are. When you start retaining your seed, you're not going on these dates thinking about how can I have sex with her. You think about what can this woman do to help better me as a man. Music is good. See, I mean, all right, y'all. So I'm not tripping. The music is solid. Tell me about your manifestation during semen retention. Pleiadian, I can't hit too much on that because I just recorded a video on that today and it's going to drop this Friday. But I will hit a little bit on this. Let's just say I've manifested well over 10 grand, from social media off of semen retention. I've built a pretty decent body. My physique's not bad. I wouldn't say it's the best, but my physique's pretty decent. I manifested one of my dream cars, and I manifested a desired relationship. I'm in a relationship. I have a woman. She's pretty. Y'all see her. She back there. Y'all didn't know she was here unless I mentioned her. She support what I got going on. I know some of y'all be wondering how did I retain while I'm in a relationship, but that's a conversation you got to have with your woman. Y'all can still actually indulge, but it's a practice, man. It's a practice. I'll make a video on that soon. So what does that mean that your testosterone and attention from people will go away after releasing with your partner? I heard it's not the worst, but it's still bad. Glenn, bro, honestly, so first I'm hit on the testosterone. Your testosterone is going to tank once you release. That's just inevitable. It's going to tank because you're losing life force energy. Every time you release semen, it's like releasing 80 like 1,000 drops of blood. It's insane, bro. So And then there's another thing, when you release your sexual energy, there's a hormone that's being released too. It's called prolactin, and prolactin is the same chemical that women are releasing and are like permeating when they're like breastfeeding. So it's like you put yourself in a more like comfortable state, you know, and your testosterone tends to tank. But yeah, bro, you damn near become invisible once you become a gooner. You keep constantly releasing, you like literally become invisible. I've literally studied this over the past 5 years, and I've been on and off of retention. I noticed how the world reacts to me and how I am as a person when I am retending compared to when I'm not, and when I'm like constantly releasing. It's night and day. Mike Tyson was on retention for 6 years. Yeah, he was, bro. You seen that crazy generational run he went on? Like, name a car for an edit. A GT3 RS, Porsche 911 GT3 RS, bro. All right, I'm gonna answer one more question. I'm getting off here because I was only planning on doing 30 minutes. I'm 3 minutes over. Well, actually, I'm only 20 minutes in on here, so I might have to keep going. Do you feel the vibration from your friends that don't retain? Honestly, I wouldn't say it's a low vibration. I would say I feel more annoyed. You know what I'm saying? Because the conversation doesn't hold the same weight. The questions or what we're talking about doesn't hold the same weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can definitely tell when someone's in retaining. They don't have as much energy. They're not holding eye contact. They're a little bit more timid and shy. If they're lazy. But man, one thing about this journey is just you can't judge. You kind of got to just take it as it goes. It's more of a personal journey. It's more of a rite of passage. It's more of a way of getting closer with God and getting closer with yourself, rather. But I just want to hop on here and talk to y'all, man. I'm finna get off here. It's getting late. Like, I have a new video dropping tomorrow at 1 p.m., 1 p.m., same day, every day. So make sure y'all go ahead and click the link in my description. Get that free 2.0 blueprint. I got a new guide coming for y'all soon, so y'all stay tuned. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all next live. Peace.